Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few months, you've probably seen some stunning artwork created by AI already, and there's a good chance that it all came from Midjourney. Just how far can this AI generator take the artistic world? Come along in this video as we take a look at this revolutionary generator and how it works. What will it change? Can it replace human creativity? Without further ado, let us begin answering these questions. The process of creating AI art is rather simple. It is based on text descriptions and prejudices. Would you like to see what Gaudi would have produced if asked to design a gas station? You can get exactly what you want by typing Gaudi gas station into one of the several AI generators. Now, all it takes to create conceptual architecture is a string of descriptive words. Even while it might appear to be magic, the true difficulty lies in trying to create iterations of design variants while keeping a level of consistency, hence improving the definition of the word recipe. Almost no other topic dominates today's creative news feeds as much as AI-generated art. The most recent iterations of these powerful image generation AI systems have recently broken the internet. We have systems at our disposal with tools like Midjourney, DALL-E 2, and Stable Diffusion that, at their core, have the ability to completely transform creative work in general. They have been trained with hundreds of millions of images and captions, demonstrating the power of generative deep learning. They can create an original image of anything a human can describe with words based on these. What exactly is Midjourney? Midjourney is perhaps the most discussed and perhaps the most controversial AI program of 2022. A digital tunnel for the inventive human mind in the 21st century. Humanity has found applications for AI in every situation thanks to its growing curiosity about it. The creation of Midjourney was a breath of fresh air in this process of blending design, art, and technology, but it quickly turned into a frenzy. Although several other AI programs such as DALL-E, Imagen, and Stable Diffusion produce images from text prompts, Midjourney went a slightly different route. The program was first introduced on the social platform Discord, giving the creators the possibility to not only create but share and progress as a community. Midjourney found its place among other AI programs by walking a fine line between competition and community. But what exactly is it? David Holtz, a co-founder of Leapmotion, heads an independent research group that developed the artificial intelligence application known as Midjourney. The program, which operates on a freemium commercial model, is currently in open beta and available on Discord. On Discord, you must join a channel on the Midjourney server and type \imagine before you're prompted to create art using it. Midjourney provides you with 4 alternative graphics based on the text prompt that you enter and execute. After then, the chosen image can be upscaled or used to make variations. Midjourney provides you with an image in only a few words of a world where a picture speaks 1,000 words is a common proverb. Similarly to the arguments made by painters and artists when photography was first developed, there are discussions over its goals in the realm of art and design in addition to its admirable results. However, we now live in a world where art and photography coexist and even help one another out. But it won't be long before we understand what AI can contribute to and take away from the sector. From a text-to-image engine like Midjourney, creating visuals of the most fantastical yet nevertheless still practical designs is not exactly a push-button procedure. You launch Midjourney with a short text string. Here's one that was chosen at random from the Midjourney community. Fantasy animal, cute cat, wings, long tail, pink, light blue. Which produces a strange visual that is only useful to the one lost soul who requested it. But a little more persuasion is required to get photos that will be useful to architects. Using a depth creator, you may create image depth. By special request, you can add rooms, windows, and other architectural features. The point is that while working on the image in Midjourney is necessary, the technique is not as difficult as art usually might be. An AI-powered creative design helper could be your reward for your very small effort. Midjourney is an AI-driven text-to-image engine, the kind that recently caught the attention of digital artists. DALL-E may have been the first text-to-image program. As with any widely adopted new technology, there was a reaction after the initial euphoria, which was quite intense. Art watchdogs have issued warnings, presumably because it is now becoming too simple to produce art. They contend that it is too simple to produce art that is destructive, and that this will encourage the copying of genuine art. Contrary to DALL-E, Midjourney appears to have a distinct talent for setting up scenes, particularly fantasy and dystopian sci-fi scenes with dramatic lighting that resemble realistic concept art from a video game. The requirement that anyone using generated images and anything connected to blockchain technologies pay a 20% royalty on any earnings over $20,000 per month is another way that Midjourney happily deters people from minting NFTs. However, it's still unclear how the excitement around generative AI art will convert into a commercial model, especially given that the substantial AI models on which they're built have repeatedly been shown to reproduce sexist and racist attitudes. While the creators of DALL-E have made an effort to reduce some of these biases in the training process that are inherent to these models, Midjourney hasn't made any disclosures regarding the datasets and technologies used to train its AI tool, and doesn't appear to have many explicit content protections beyond automatically blocking specific keywords. The content and moderation section of the Midjourney user guide gives users instructions on how to avoid making visually shocking or disturbing content, including adult material and gore, as well as how to avoid making visually shocking or disturbing content. Aside from objectionable photos of public persons, the regulations also prohibit material that can be viewed as racist, homophobic, disturbing, or in some way derogatory to a community. While much of the current discussion of AI art focuses on the outcome, how the AI interprets the textual input, it raises questions about how these tools have the potential to fundamentally transform creative work. When it comes to image editing, for example, a simple text line like "paint a photorealistic donkey on a bike" produces a respectable result in seconds. An actual physical artist would undoubtedly require a couple of hours for this. Consider time-consuming tasks such as image database research. This will no longer be necessary for the near future when a simple prompt will provide you with the image you require in the blink of an eye. Do you need an illustrator to draw your next campaign in a specific style? Simply provide a reference image to the AI and let the algorithms do their work. These examples demonstrate that a large portion of the current value chain in the creative industry is undergoing massive disruption. And it doesn't end there. How will future designers be educated? Will we still need schools to educate our children? What about photographers or animators? Even industry leaders like Adobe will have to catch up with their own tools. Others, however, define art as the human technique and practice that goes into artistic creation. They believe that meticulously crafted sketches or digital drawings cannot be compared with a person sitting in front of a computer and typing a few words into a machine. To a certain extent, their concerns and arguments certainly make sense. Unfortunately for human artists, however, there is also the notion that many consumers buy art for aesthetic reasons rather than for expression or technique. Many people are less concerned with how pieces are created and more concerned with how they appear. This is just a taste of the dramatic innovations that are on the way. When we consider that these systems and their limitations are only at the beginning of their capabilities, and when we consider the AI training capabilities of other databases, we can see that a significant portion of our creative industry will be affected by this transformation process. Enjoyed the video? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.